Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my Wizard Coffee. Extra week, of course, for an episode of Coffee from Teacapistan. Today we're going to be watching The SWEATIEST Pred, Ernest Timmons. So let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
3-year-old Ernest Timmons.
Woo.
Okay, that's going to be Joketer. He's supposed to be in a mid-sized Chevy, he said.
Joketer is kind of a funny screen name. It's like a Joker thing, Joketer. I don't know. Ernest Timmons, Joketer. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Here comes another suspect who will also try to play this as a big misunderstanding. He's 33-year-old Ernest Timmons, a mechanic for the United States Air Force. Calling himself Joketer 34, he's been chatting online about having sex with a girl who tells him she's 13.
What do you want me to do?
Whatever you want. But I thought you wanted the real thing. Maybe
real
you're just
thing.
thinking with my head.
No, I want the real thing. I'm scared to get caught with a minor.
Kids don't use the word dinking. That should be a red flag right there. Maybe you're just dinking with my head. I want the real thing. I don't want any of this cyber crap.
Then don't tell anyone.
Then the military man asks the decoy for a photo of her breasts.
Do you have a picture of your boobies I could see? Please?
I don't have my camera. You could bring one.
To do what?
I don't know.
And here he comes, camera at the ready. Online, he told the decoy that he wouldn't be able to stay for long.
Glad you can make it.
No idle chit-chat.
The guys that bring the cameras are extra bad. Because you know what they were going to do. And you know where it was going to end up. And they were going to perpetuate this cycle of abuse. I have absolutely not. I don't have sympathy for any of these guys, but I especially don't for the guys that bring cameras.
For this man, he wastes no time making it clear he wants to get busy.
Come sit down. I made some brownies. You want some?
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, can we just go upstairs for a little bit?
Oh, let's just hang out here for a little bit. Why don't you?
And he's a real fast mover too. Let's just go upstairs. You could tell how fucking nervous he is. He's like, I could ruin my life. This could be my final moments as a free man, and he would be correct on that.
Sit down.
Okay, well,
Dead Pred alert, by the way.
I need
Just
to get
sit
going here
down.
in a
It'll
little
be
bit.
fine. Yeah. His eyes were bugging out of his head, so I knew he was either gonna do something really quick or he was just gonna take off. But weren't you gonna bring me lotion or anything?
Oh, no, I don't have any.
Oh, because I thought you were gonna teach me some stuff. That's all.
Yeah, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, actually, everything is just fine, but I need you to have a seat right there for me.
Yes, sir.
Put the camera down. Just have a seat, please. Have a seat.
Now watch how fast his story changes, from a man appearing eager to take photos of our decoy to a mere victim of circumstance.
Sir, my friend told me to come here to bring the camera and...
Your friend told you to come here.
Yes, sir.
And who's your friend?
A guy named Kevin.
Kevin. What's Kevin's last
Kevin!
name?
Westerbeck.
How long have you known this friend, Kevin?
We just met on the base.
So you were going to come in, and you have your camera ready.
What's with this show and the Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuff, too? 3 is Dale Jr., right? Unless he's wearing a very prescient Russell Wilson cap. And, because Lauren Armstrong got caught up in a big Dale Earnhardt memorabilia scam, which is just so funny.
And you say to the girl who you think is 13, or your friend thinks is 13,
I
that
don't
you want to
know
run
exactly.
you want to run upstairs because you only have a little bit of time. Do you see why this does not make sense?
Yes, sir. I perfectly... Why do you think I'm just as stunned as you are?
Well, you're stunned because you got caught. That's why you're stunned. Because I think you're telling a big
He's already getting so sweaty. It's so funny.
fat lie to me right now.
I'm not telling you like...
I think you're telling me a big fat lie. You're just dinking with that girl's head.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't make sense.
I know.
As the Air Force mechanic sweats profusely, he reveals he's about to be deployed to Iraq.
I leave in about a week and a half.
Man, he's sweating that hard already. Imagine how bad he was going to sweat if he actually ended up getting deployed to Iraq. It would be just a puddle, a giant puddle.
So you stopped by here for a quickie with a 13-year-old before you went over to...
Also love the Warlock mode of To Catch a Predator, where Chris is surrounded by his glowing orbs and crystalline decanters full of elixirs.
No, sir, I was a joke.
It turns out the 33-year-old military man is married. His wife's picture is on the camera.
Do you have kids?
I have a kid, yes.
You have a kid. How old is your kid?
She's 7.
Why would a man in the military with a wife and child at home come hustling nervous into this house with a camera and ask a girl you think is 13 to go upstairs to do what?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No matter how implausible the man's story is, he sticks to it.
Oh, here's something. You seem concerned about seeing those TV shows of people getting caught. Have you watched those shows?
No, sir.
Because you're about to be on one.
So sweaty.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults
He's just sitting there with the camera in his hand. That's a bad look, dude.
who try to meet kids online for sex.
Please, sir.
Please, sir. Uh-oh. That's the magic word that summons you-know-who. Please, sir. Alright, more about... Whoop! Oh, I didn't know that would work like that. Alright, let's go. There comes
I was
Ron
told
Knight.
as a friend to
Ron
come
Knight
over.
siding in
That
the
was
background.
it.
And that's your story.
That's my story.
And you're sticking to it.
Yes, sir.
I was told by a friend to commit this horrible crime. I was just told by my friend to take this gun and go into the bank and ask for all the money. That's it. Kevin from the base.
Now he'll get a chance to tell his story to the police.
Police department, down on the ground. Let go of your camera, easy. Yes, sir. Let go, oars behind your back. Relax.
I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, man, they're really nice. They don't want that guy to damage his camera. Oh, it's because it's evidence, dummy. When I say dummy, I'm talking to myself here, folks.
Right up the sidewalk.
And apparently the police don't buy his story either. After he's arrested, police question him, and later he's brought before a judge who sets his bail at $50,000.
Mr. Timmons, your charges are attempted sexual assault and attempted luring. Bail is set at $50,000, note 10.
But the...
So that's Ernest Timmons. Eugene Daly's a pretty fun one. But, just because... A little bit of a shorter segment, I have queued up a second... Predo to watch. The Party Animal Predator. That's, couple party animals in the history of TCAP. But this is another guy who tried to blame his friend. So this is the Preds that accuse their friends double feature this morning. I thought for shorter segments, I might as well try and do 2 short segments in one episode. Alright, so let's go.
Hey! Come on in! You made it!
29-year-old Anurag Tawari is here to keep his date with a girl who told him she was 13. They met online less than a week ago. She invited him over and told him she would be home alone today and ready for sex.
I made us some frozen lemonade.
Oh, the frozen lemonade. Or as I like to call it, Mowo's Bane.
You did?
Yeah. Hey, did you bring condoms?
Oh, he's getting up close to the jacuzzi, the inflatable jacuzzi.
Yeah.
That thing looks so janky.
Oh, cool.
Using the screen name Indian Man 70...
That's the screen name he went with. Indian Man. Alright. Pretty straightforward.
6, he tells the decoy he would give her oral sex because she is young and fresh.
Oh,
then he asks, do you like anal? The decoy says, I never done that. He responds, want to do it? He seems pretty surprised when I walk out.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Good.
That also annoys me. These guys who are like, no, just regular sex with the 13-year-old won't be enough for me. We have to try more taboo things. And listen, I'm not yucking anyone's yum or anything. I'm just saying. If you're trying to solicit from an underage person, maybe just stick to vanilla. Maybe start with vanilla. And I don't know. What a weird thought to have.
Have a seat, please.
Well, I had no intention of doing anything. I don't have anything here with me.
You just said you brought condoms.
I don't have condoms.
I don't know why
here
it's
Do you have them in your car?
like that.
No. In the car, maybe. I don't know.
In fact, he does have condoms in his car. When I remind him what he wrote online to a girl pretending to be 13, he says it's all a big misunderstanding.
I would love to you there.
That was not me.
That was not you.
Oh, boom. Here we go. He's got it figured out. Excuse found. What do you call that? Alibi? I guess he doesn't have an alibi. He just has plausible deniability.
That was my friend.
You say, do you like anal?
That was again my friend. That was not me.
And who's your friend? What's his name?
There was a party going on, and someone logged into my computer.
There was a party going on. You say that you can do it
got a broken
hard
arrow,
and
folks.
fast. Put her legs on your shoulders and do it hard.
Well, that's again my friend.
She says, what's your first name?
When I was a teenager, and we were hanging out with friends, if someone was talking to someone they liked on AIM, because AOL Instant Messenger was the jam when I was in like high school. If we were hanging out and someone was talking to someone they liked on AIM, we had this thing we would call Broken Arrow, where we would tackle and pin down the guy who was talking on the internet, like 2 or 3 of us, and then like a 4th guy would get on there and take over the chat, and we would just say Broken Arrow over and over in real life, but the person chatting would like chat just stuff to get them in trouble on the chat. Yeah, good times.
The answer is Anurag. That's your name.
Yeah, he used my name. I don't know
He
why.
did. First of all, you say your friend did it. Then you say you don't know the friend's name, and then you say there were a bunch of people at a party, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
So how do you know that this all happened if you weren't there?
There were so many guys in my apartment.
And when did the party take place?
Last week.
You know, there's more than one conversation here.
Such a banger party. Just a bunch of dudes. Just a bunch of dudes hanging out, going on the internet and talking to minors. That's a hell of a party, folks.
And more than one reference to sex. So either you had a party over a several-day period and people had control of your computer, or you're telling me a big fat lie.
Big fat lie. He said that, man, yesterday, right? Who was he talking to when I said big fat lie? Was it Josh Cologne? He does like to whip out the big fat lie every now and then.
Well, first of all, I want to know who you are.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Boom shakalaka. We'll get to that later. They had a tight schedule on this. Would be, I want to say Pasadena. I don't think that's it. The affluent California sting. So I think he was ready just to, wrap this one up. He's like, I got whatever. I've got what we're gonna get out of this guy. We got a fancy doctor showing up in about 10 minutes, so we need to get you out of here, bucko.
And we're doing a story on adults
Get more
who
frozen
try to
lemonade
meet
made
teens
up,
online
folks.
for sex. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to tell me.
No, I don't want to play one.
Then he leaves the backyard and is arrested.
Whoa, partner, lift your hands. Hands up, hands up.
Oh, he parked in the garage. Weird. Did he not follow directions? Because, like, Moa was told to park on the street and then walk into the garage, the empty garage, which was left open for him. Looks like he just parked right in the garage. But, I mean, garage arrests are not as much fun. Those cops knew. They knew what
Somehow
would make
the
good
story
television.
about someone else using his computer doesn't come up once he's sitting in front of a police officer.
You're asking a 13-year-old if she's a virgin. You ask her if she likes to go down.
That was the first conversation.
I know. And then you also even asked her in that first conversation you ever been with an older man. Did you want to be that older man to teach her?
No, I would definitely not do anything with a 13-year-old girl.
Why'd you ask her if she liked anal sex?
That was a stupid question. I just, out of sheer curiosity.
Just so damn curious. We got a regular Dan Allen over here. He dropped his little story about the party pretty quickly, huh?
I'm a well-respected man in society, detective.
Uh-oh. Well, are you? You're about to really not be a well-respected man in society.
I have a PhD degree in computer engineering.
Oh, he's a doctor! Another doctor! They got so many doctors here. Petaluma. Not Pasadena, Petaluma.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Is there any chance I can go tonight? Go home tonight?
No, you'll be going to Sonoma County Jail tonight unless you can post the bail.
Yeah, you just gotta bond out and you'll be fine. Alright, folks. That was... I forget the name. Forget the name on that one. That was a party animal predator. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not going to beg, though. I'm not going to debase myself. Who's that at the door? Knock, knock. Oh, my goodness. It's Milando Resta Cruz. Please, sir. Please. Please. I know I dropped by earlier, but I'm back. I'm back. Please, sir. Please like. Please subscribe. Please help with the algorithm. Jay doesn't want to ask. He's too proud. He has too much pride. But me, I don't. I will beg. Please, sir. Like. Please, sir. Subscribe. Please, sir. Leave a comment for the algorithm. Oh, and just like that, as quickly as he came, he's gone. It's always great to see Rolando Resta Cruz. He's such a strong advocate. He sticks up for me when I can't stick up for myself. And that's what I like about him. So yeah, you wouldn't want to let him down now, would you? On that note, I'll be back tomorrow with my final episode of Coffee from Tkapistan for the week. This is Monday through Friday on YouTube, or Sunday through Thursday if you watch it on Twitch. All my social stuff is linked below, including my Patreon. Let's get some more patrons on there, shall we? Jim Roush, full interview on there. JPW, full segment on there. Every Saturday, Brunch from Tkapistan goes there, and that's where you can find it. And on top of that, full archives of everything I do in case YouTube takes me down again. For inevitably they shall. This time I'll be ready on Patreon. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance, be where your feet are, and of course, as always, stay water, my friends.